that made you look at all these artists and just make sure you know, like, all the things that maybe they've been part of. When we sliding around, Dex, we picking all that shit up now. You have to back up.
That's what it is, man. Nah. Mic check 1 2, man. We live here, 3 2 1 podcast, man. You know what it is. We back at it back to back. We came off episode number 39 with the homie Red, and I got the other homie with the other homie.
I am the homie.
I know
Red.
the other homie.
The other
big
homie. Nah, I ain't big. That's big homie.
Let me hold some.
That's big homie.
Man, let me hold some.
But nah, the homie Murph. You know what I'm saying?
We missing Code in the Clutch.
Missing Code in the Clutch for this episode. But we coming out episode number 39, the election joint. Man. And we
Damn it.
Damn, the outcome.
Shit. I took tomorrow off just to be all the way funky.
Man.
I don't need a day. I need a personal day.
It's not cool.
It's scary.
You see what's going on with all the protests going on?
I seen that, but it's like, what do you get from that though? Like,
again,
just bring that awareness, or
well, you know, I'll say this: it's not going to do anything, but it makes it. He has to think about that.
Right. Yeah.
If he's really trying to be a leader,
right,
and be a president, he has to look at that and say, "Man, I can't have a divided nation."
Like that.
I wonder. One thing that popped in my head, and one that I was like, "Damn, you know, he might be cold-hearted or whatever else, but he's still a human." So it's like, is he going to get in a situation? I'm just hoping that, like, damn, he might get in a situation to be like, "Damn, I can't really act the way I need to." Like, this is a little bit different because you got such a huge responsibility now.
Huge.
It's like, yeah, I don't know what he's really running for.
We're going to find out.
Yeah,
I know that
much. Find out. But no, hold on. Episode number 38 was like 39. Yeah, episode.
This is the 40th episode?
Yeah, it's a 40th.
That's my number.
Man.
Look at that.
That's my number.
The voice that you're hearing over, man, this is major key alert, though. I ain't even gonna lie. So for us,
real shit.
Like we've had a lot of, you know what I'm saying, we had some dope guests. We had like a lot of Louisville, you know what I'm saying, like, you know,
known people.
Known big up people.
I'm gonna give it up too tonight. So y'all gonna have to ask me some questions.
Without further ado, just got like flat out got like, you know what I'm saying, introduce y'all, man, to Chris Gotti, man.
Gotti.
Yeah.
What's popping, man?
Man, I'm just happy to be here. Thank y'all for having me.
Nah, no problem. Right here on the episode number 4321 podcast, sponsored by Jack Daniels Tennessee Honey.
Tennessee Honey, and we had two big ass bottles.
Two big ass bottles
and the fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my glass in a minute.
I ain't had the
man.
fire yet. I don't know. That's a little scary to me.
Yeah. What you going?
That's cinnamon in there.
Yeah, cinnamon.
It's like a fireball.
Yeah.
That's their version of that fireball.
Yeah.
But that honey's amazing, though.
Jack, he know what he doing. That dude, Jack Daniels, he know what he doing.
He pimped out because we didn't, you know, we didn't necessarily drink Jack until it flipped into that, though. You
know what? The Jack and Coke was one of the drinks I would do if I didn't get that Hennessy or anything. But that Jack and Coke for sure.
For sure.
That's a classic drink to go.
It's classic.
To.
Yeah.
Well, what we do, you know what I'm saying, in Kentucky, look, Louisville, Kentucky.
You just went real country.
Kentucky.
I can't even, bro. You know how we do here in the city. I'm from Louisville. I don't know about the Kentucky part. I can't drop that off.
Yeah. That's what they say.
Y'all embarrassing, bro.
Yeah, but
y'all embarrassing. I'm from Louisville.
So
Louisville.
I'm from Louisville.
You've been in Louisville all of how long, man?
Man, I've been out in Louisville before, but see, I don't want to talk about it, but I help out the opposition, which is over there in the blue color. Because Calipari.
Yeah. Okay, for sure.
You know, because Calipari been one of the homies for me for years.
Okay.
So when he went over there, I helped recruit. I helped with the kids. Like, that's something I give back to, like, high school kids, AAU, and I help them get to maybe get seen where they may not get seen in different universities. That's one of my universities.
Okay, man. So
I help St. John's out, you know, UConn.
So going straight into it, man, before you even pulled up, you know what I'm saying, we did a little research, and I seen the where, like, you know what I'm saying, you had your hands in a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Man. Like, if I had to say you're an entrepreneur,
it depends
for real.
how far back you deep dug into that.
How deep you go.
Yeah. I don't know when you say that, I'm like, oh, man,
right,
you know, found some stuff that maybe we should be talking about. Statute of limitations ain't up.
I didn't dig that deep. It was all on the entrepreneurial side. You know what I'm saying? Of you, managing sports.
Yeah,
sports. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Players, boxers, also. So
fighters.
Fighters.
I've been part of a lot of champions. I helped out Jay Prince with Floyd Mayweather.
Ooh,
so that's back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah,
when his pop was with him too.
We did his first deal for HBO.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This one Floyd was Pretty Boy Floyd.
Yeah,
this
I do
not
remember
Made Money
Not,
Mayweather.
not the money man.
No,
It's Pretty Boy.
this
His
is
pops was
Pretty
with him and
Boy
stuff too,
Floyd.
right?
Well, yeah, his pops was in, and then Roger took over.
Okay.
Roger took over. So, yeah, we was there. Winky Wright, Diego Corrales, God bless the dead. He died in a motorcycle accident. He was another world champ.
Man.
Real good dude, man. Sad. Andre Berto, Louis Collazo.
Not only that,
These are all champs that I'm naming, actually. So it's not like I'm naming like
Just regular
No, these are
box,
world
like
champs.
champs.
world champs.
Danny Jacobs.
Jay Prince's name just rings my bell.
Yeah.
So it was just like, man, like that's
He the
what's
big
up.
homie?
Yeah, that's the big homie.
That's the
Everybody
little
know.
homie to me. Jay, you heard me? Well, maybe come out there.
Right.
Maybe come out there, Jay. Nah, Jay.
My bad.
I'll give you a good story how I met Jay.
How's that?
We had a producer named Seven Aurelius. And Seven was assigned to Jay Prince. Yeah, he produced a ton of records for us.
Yeah.
But he didn't tell us he was signed to Jay Prince. So we made all these hit records.
And then
And literally the money's flying in. Literally, like the money's coming in big sums. And all of a sudden, we find out he signed to Jay Prince. And he signed to us.
right.
But you can't be in two. It's one or the other.
Right.
And this dude, he wasn't too much of an honorable dude, and because he didn't tell us, and then he tries to hide behind Jay.
Yeah.
So we get a call from Jay Prince, and he's like, so Seven is my artist, and he's my producer, and he told me he did all these records, and that's my music.
Damn.
He ain't come with all that pressure.
Hold on.
You know what I'm saying? He want to put that. He a little dude, but he want to put that big muscle on you.
Man, that voice over the man is crazy big.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, Irv, my brother Irv, he tell me, so go out to Houston and go talk to him. Like, yeah, thanks, bro.
Right, I'll go take care of
Because he
that.
wanted me to come see him at his ranch. And the crazy part of it is everyone told me, don't go to his ranch. Whatever you do,
don't go.
Shit.
If you go meet him, don't meet him on his ranch. And I was like, why not? They like, he got hogs on his ranch. So if you know about hogs, they eat bones. So, I think it's 7 hogs will eat a human body in like 15 minutes.
Damn.
All bones, everything.
Ooh.
So there's no DNA, there's no evidence. This is what I'm dealing with in my mind when I'm like, oh, this is who I gotta go
Right.
see.
That's these records.
Yeah, so I had a friend out in Houston. That's one of the OGs out there.
Right.
I call him up. We called him B1, but Black. He just came home too. Black, what up? So I was like, yo, Black, I'm coming out there. I got a problem with someone out there. He's like, who you got, nigga? You just come out. I got you, no problem. I get out there. He picked me up. Come on, man. What you got? What's going on? I said, you know a dude named Jay Prince? He said, oh, man, that's the big homie. I can't do nothing. He said, I can't do nothing.
No, not him.
I'm like, damn, I'm thinking I got some strength, with me.
Yeah.
It was so funny. And now, mind you, I didn't even know what Jay looked like.
At all. But you haven't heard of him? I mean, you didn't hear
Of
him
course
from,
we heard of him. We messed
yeah.
with the Ghetto Boys. He had skits that was hilarious that we rock with. Like we rock with from when we was coming up.
Yeah.
He said one of the skits was like, I can curse on this thing.
Man, it's free.
free.
It's a podcast.
He said, I'm a rebellious nigga. We wiggle our ass. We ain't gonna let you. That was one of the skits me and Irv always used to say. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna just let you fuck us. We gonna wiggle our ass. Yeah. He's like, I'm a rebellious nigga. So, and we found out that was his voice. It was him doing the skit.
Yeah, he talked that shit though.
He talked that shit.
For real.
Like that's one of my really good friends now. Like we tight like that. But it all stemmed from this. He loved me to tell this story because
So after that, as we started to do like just the boxing ventures together, or did you always have a passion for like sports and boxing? Or?
Boxing is something that I always did. I did it myself. And, so it's something I love boxing. Okay. As a sport, love basketball.
One thing that I won't touch on, man, because when I looked, it's just how you was just, of course, you was like, I mean, you Irv's brother. Yeah. But, the people that play the background just have the most responsibility. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? They have I'm not saying the people that in the front don't, but they just have major responsibility just like them. It's different. So they're hands-on, like, yo, you need to get here, you need to move there, or these songs need to get done, this needs to get done.
Well, at the end of the day, it was a great relationship with my brother. Irv's my little brother. I raised him. Irv, what up?
What up?
At the end of the day, we a family of 8. We real tight.
Damn, it's 8 of y'all?
Yeah. Yeah. And Irv's the youngest.
How many boys? How many
I got
girls?
one older brother.
Okay.
Rory. So Irv was the youngest. Then it was me, and then I got 5 sisters, and then I got one older brother. But really, Rory's more like an uncle damn near than a brother because he's so much age difference.
Yeah.
Me and Irv, we right next to each other. So, but I raised him, and I used to take care of him doing everything. So people didn't know. When they seen Murder Inc., they only seen Irv, but I didn't want to be in front of the camera. I didn't want to be behind the mic, and it was Irv's baby.
Right.
It wasn't my baby. If you understand, Murder Inc., that was his baby.
For sure.
So I'm just the uncle taking care of the baby.
Yeah, you don't want to step over like let me raise this up for you.
And again, it worked out great because he's creative, and really, when you dealing with creatives, you should have a business person and a creative. The creative can't do both.
No,
it's weird. I know, people say all the time, "Oh, Jay-Z did both." No, he didn't.
Not fully.
Puffy was a businessman first.
Yep.
And so it's different for him. He didn't write records like the rest of these guys.
No.
But you would go through the history of music or anything for that matter. They could get to doing multiple things after they build up a team.
So just
get back to
just when I think about just around the whole, you know what I'm saying, just the Murder Inc. time or whatever else is that tour that they did with the Jay-Z, the DMX, the Hard Knock Life
Hard
tour.
Knock Life, legendary.
Yeah.
It's so funny we was talking about it because when we be on tour, one of the things that people don't know, we used to fight each other like friends, like like it was like a Game of Thrones type thing. You know what I'm saying? We used to kidnap each other. You would get caught, you had to pay a ransom to get free.
What was it, backstage?
backstage.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah.
We kidnap you, tie you up, and have you.
I remember watching it.
Then your crew had to come get you out. But we had so much fun on that road, man. And again, we was ignorant. We didn't know nothing. We was just going through life, living life.
That's what it seemed like, flat out. But that seemed like when you had the most fun, man. You just going through it. You figuring
no
it
pressure,
out.
no stress.
Pressure, no
you
stress,
ain't even thinking
nothing.
about things that they stealing from you.
Right. You just out here having fun while they robbing you.
Fun. They robbing you. You don't even realize.
Like, have fun.
Like,
keep kidnapping
that's
each other.
part of the game, though. That's part of
and
what
I'm gonna
they
keep
doing.
taking this money from you. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's.
Fortunately, we made a lot, so they didn't take it all. But at the end of the day, they definitely robbed us all.
Man, though.
That's
but
the game.
It was a learning
and I love seeing this 5 Heartbeats because that's what this movie was. They was showing you how to
3, 2, 1. We got
Big
the 5
Red,
Heartbeats, and he walked straight in and was like, "That's my shit right there.
That's my movie.
That's my movie right here."
Big Red, 2 sets of books. My office hours are from 9 to 5.
He wasn't trying to hear that shit. He wasn't trying to hear that
that's
shit.
my thing right there.
At all. So, I mean, let's get straight to it. You know what I'm saying? This music seminar that you got going on, which is tomorrow here in Louisville, Kentucky, at Vis Bar and Grill. You know what I'm saying? 1164 South 3rd Street. I mean, you know what it is, man. We having our live show there, so you know where you need to be at. You know what I'm saying? Vis-a-vis. Dope spot. Like, can you let them know what it is, man? This music seminar, Adventures Music.
Yeah, the music seminar that I'm doing, this is a 10-city tour that I'm on right now. This is my 6th
Where you
city.
coming from?
I just came from Nashville yesterday.
Okay.
This is my 6th city out of 10 cities that I'm doing. And we do a seminar. People say, who you on tour with? I'm like, me.
Yeah.
Because really, I'm empowering independent artists to own, operate, and monetize their business. It's that simple. I'm really giving them the game where they could run their own record label.
Man, and that shit is so like...
That's what you need right there.
It's so like important. It's so crazy because you'll just be having conversation with individual people. We have a lot of guests that come on or whatever, and they kind of like, oh, what should I do next? Or what's the step can we do? How can I do this? Or you might have somebody that might be in the club and be like, you know, blow 3 bands or 5 bands when you could have really took it and flipped it in another way. You know what I'm saying?
When they understand this business, when they hear how it's supposed to be done, and the way it's done the right way, and how they can monetize their business, they'll understand that they going about and approaching their business the wrong way.
Well, can you just... I'm sorry, I got millions of questions. My bad. I got
talk to me.
Because it's like, man, can you break down monetizing for, you know, the ones that don't know?
Okay, so I always try to relate it back to like record labels because that's what this is all about. It's record label business. This is not mixtape business.
Right.
This is real record label business. So how do you monetize music is because you own intellectual property. What's the intellectual property? Your record.
Yeah.
Your likeness. You know what I'm saying? Meaning your name.
You're right.
Your name is intellectual property. Your image, the way you look. We are all unique. Intellectual property means you own something that is unique. No one else could own it. So I always break it down in my seminars like, think of Apple.
Right.
That touch screen. When you flipping through your phone, sliding up and down, they own that intellectual property. Right. So here's Samsung, got the same technology. Guess who they got to pay?
Apple.
Damn right.
Yep.
So that's music in a nutshell. So think about when a record is played, right? They got to pay.
So I mean, to piggyback off of that, I think you go into like owning your masters and your
Well, you would
publishing
own your
and stuff
masters,
like that.
right?
So
the record labels, the entire business of music is all predicated on the ownership of masters.